Anglers Extra.
Mike Fagan on the Anglers Extra pregame show, and we're in the concession stand. And why are we in the concession stand? Well, it's a little wet out there. But, Mike, first and foremost, coming from Princeton, you come down here, and there are a bunch of names from Princeton, Chris Young being one of them, big pitcher in the 2001 years, that have come down to Chatham and had a lot of success. How much did you hear about those guys when you were coming down to Chatham?
My coach told me a lot about those guys, Chris Young, Thomas Pauly. My coach actually played here also, so I'm just doing my best to follow in their footsteps, I guess, and hopefully have a successful year just like them.
And the book on Michael Fagan was just ripped it up last year in the Northwoods League. And you're a strikeout guy. You have plus stuff, and you can bring it. And at the same time, this season, it's been kind of a real tough situation as far as getting innings because Chatham has more pitchers than just about any other team in the league. Does that wear on you at all, not knowing when you're going to get innings?
That's the life of the bullpen pitcher, so it's not a big deal. These rainouts aren't really helping because the games keep getting pushed back, but just waiting for my turn, and when it comes, I'll take advantage of it.
And when you go out there, especially on a day like today when the weather's inclement, it's a June day, you're not sure what the weather's going to do. Is your preparation any different?
Not really. You go out there expecting the same thing, stay focused throughout the entire game. And then, when the time comes, you're just ready to go.
And looking forward, it's going to be a situation, even if we play today and it's stormy out there, but it's going to be a situation where you're going to play a lot of games in very few days. So it's going to be positive to have a lot of pitchers on the staff. Is that something that Scott Winterburn has talked about?
He hasn't really mentioned it much, but I'm sure with all these rainouts and all the games that we'll be playing in a row, it'll be helpful to have as many pitchers as we do have, and everybody will get their innings, and it should work out just like that.
What has been the best experience on Cape so far for you?
Got to be the beaches. The beaches are so nice here. I wish the water would warm up a little bit, but that's probably the beaches.
And additionally, on a day like today, do you go to the movies or you find a fast food place or anything like that? I know a number of guys went out of their way on a rainy day to go to a Chipotle about 35 minutes away.
I was actually one of those guys, drove to the Hyannis Mall. It was a good 45-minute drive, but when you're feeling Chipotle, sometimes you just got to get that Chipotle.
And your review of being able to work out here in Chatham, is it a positive or is it different than Princeton?
It's a little different, but it's pretty fun here. It's a great place to be.
Cool, Mike. Well, thanks for the time on a rainy, dreary day here in Chatham. That's why we're in the concession stand. I'm Chris Fitzgerald with Mike Fagan for the Catch of the Day on the Cape Cod.